Well, hello there, everyone. It is Thursday, March the 3rd. Hopefully, this finds you doing well. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe, tell family members to subscribe, etc., etc. Of course, sometimes you're going to get a little random chat from Mazske here. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, CPA, or attorney. So, what am I going to talk about today? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you're doing outstanding. I got great news this morning from my husband-wife property manager team. One of my houses up in Northwest Indiana. It has been rehabbed just a bit. Well, $7,500. That's a pretty major rehab for me. And it has now been rented. Deposit has been paid. Person's going to move in ASAP. And rent will be $950. Rent was, I think, $800 on that house. It's a smaller house. I think it's a 2-1 maybe, or maybe it's a 3-1. I can't remember, but it's just square foot. It's small, I know, and that's why it's a beautiful house now. I've seen the pictures. Hardwood floors look shining, really pretty. They did a great job. Thank you, Kurt and Vicky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm looking forward to getting that rent money because money's been a little bit tight on me here. So that increased rent will come in handy. I do appreciate it. And let's see what else. I do have family in the area. Seeing them. We went out to dinner last night at a waterfront dining place that, let's see. My buddy Will is eating there with me. My cousin who lives in this area, he's 20 years older than me. Him and his wife ate there with me. My spouse is eating there with me. And my brother, my sister-in-law, sister-in-law, I guess, they've eaten there with me in past years. Last night we ate there again. I'm forgetting someone else. I know I've eaten there several different times with other people. But it's a pretty nice place. You know, it's a tiki hut, kind of like a tiki hut bar, tiki hut huts. We ate on the sand on the beach, down by the water, so you hear the water lapping away under the live music playing, etc., etc. But it was a 2-hour wait, so we hung out on the pier, chit-chatting for a long while, which was nice to catch up and everything. So anyway, excuse me, they'll be here probably 11-ish or so, which is not that far away. Then the missus will be home from her class here an hour and a half or so later. And we'll hang out, we'll chat some more, have some food to eat, probably just pizza today, no big deal. And do a little fellowshipping, and then a couple of them, my dad and his wife, will head back north tomorrow. My brother and sister-in-law, I think they're going on a boat tomorrow. I don't know if I'll see them again after today or not, down here. Because I think they head out maybe early Saturday morning. They'll have long drives to get back up, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 miles, whatever they got. So anyway, so shout out to those of you that are camera shy, don't want to appear with me on camera. There's several of you have told me that now. So all you got to do is look at me. I'm looking straight at the camera. The camera is my cell phone. All you got to do is look straight at the camera, and if we do it via Zoom, you'll kind of look at me. We'll have a one-on-one chat. That's all I do is chat with people. So if you're out there, Manny, if you're out there, Sound Snag, if you're out there, Marshall, if you're out there, Will, and the others that I've asked that have all said, well, I'm a little camera shy. It's not a camera. Be like me, use your cell phone. And it's a one-on-one chat. If we meet in the grocery store and we chat, are you shy? So, because I'm a shy person, I'm an introvert. So, but I'm willing to chat with you if you'll chat with me. So, let me know. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, have you seen the price of oil? The price of oil, I think it hit 116. It's kind of like the stock market, goes up and down. And I think I saw it earlier this morning, like 110 or 112 a barrel, something like that. I haven't got gas for a bit, week 2 or 3. So I'm not sure what the price of gas is right now. I went to the grocery store this morning, but I didn't drive by a gas station. But as you may know, if you follow my channel, I have an oil drilling investment and mineral rights acreage investments. And I won't see the increased revenue this month because the payments are always about 2 to 3 months behind. So like my oil drilling payment I just got the other week was for the month of December. And in December, you might remember oil prices went down, I think to like $65, $68 a barrel. So my payment actually dropped off a little bit. And then my next one will go up a little bit, and then up and up. And by the time I get the March payment, which might be June when I get it, it should be up even more. So same for mineral rights acreage. I'm waiting on some first payments on several, perhaps this month, perhaps next month. I'm not sure yet. And when I get them, they have wells that are producing. So whenever, with mineral rights, from my limited experience, my first check I get is usually a bigger check. And then they get smaller. And then they might increase over time. So the bigger checks will be nice to get in. Because when I sold my house in Virginia, that pretty much the majority of that money went into oil drilling and mineral rights. So think about that. You have your house that you live in for 20 some years. You've paid it off. You struggled with paying that mortgage all those years, but you got it paid off early. And now you get all that cash, and what do you do with it? You put it into oil drilling and mineral rights acreage. So I sure hope it pays off for me. We shall see. All right. I haven't seen the stock market since it's open, but I think it was pointing upwards. But I've invested in stocks long enough. It may go up, it may go down. Same day. It may shoot off like a rocket and crash like a crash landing rocket by the end of the same day. You never know. It's kind of like the weather. When I was in Virginia, I remember going to work in the morning, getting off in the evening, and sometimes there'd be a 40 to 50 degree temperature difference from when I got to work and when I left work. It could, not normally getting hotter, but normally it was like, say, warmer and dropped 40, 50 degrees. All right, when I lived in Maine, we didn't have those big swings. We just had cold temperatures. Living here in Florida, we have warmer temperatures, but when it dropped down into the 60s at nighttime, it got chilly. There was one day, the missus and I were walking. The sun had not set yet, but it was cooler, and I wore a sweatshirt with a hoodie on it. And I think I took a selfie with my hoodie up because it was downright chilly. And the breeze was blowing. It might have been 60-ish, 59, 60, 61. But you stay here for a year and you go through the heat and the humidity of the summer, and it feels chilly. So let's see, what else? So there'll be 6 folks stopping by here in a little bit. Then the missus will get home. And then I think later this afternoon, I haven't told the rest of my family, but my one cousin, he's going to try to stop by this afternoon too to say hi. And he's met my dad, long time ago. And he's met my brother, and then probably 2 years ago when they were here on vacation. So he's met them. So anyway, nothing in particular I'm talking about today. Just I encourage you, do get started investing. Do continue investing. Invest in real estate if you can. Real estate to me is the fastest and the best way to create wealth. You can start from literally having nothing. Scrape together your down payment. Borrow it perhaps from a buddy, a parent, a family member, a neighbor. But when you get that first rental house, as long as you run the numbers, I explained in a video yesterday, I think, or the day before, how to run numbers. All right, you got to run the numbers and make sure you know your taxes, you know your insurance, you know what your rent will be, know what your mortgage will be. Make sure you have positive cash flow. All right. My first rental house, I used a HELOC to help me with my down payment, and a lot of that I put a little bit of my own cash in, but a lot of it was HELOC money. So once we closed on, I got rent, which took me a little while because I had a bad tenant I evicted first. But what I had to do each month was pay the HELOC as well as pay my mortgage. So I really wasn't, I had positive cash flow, but I was putting it towards that HELOC because that HELOC was tied to my personal residence. And I did not like that number being up there. It might have been like 15 or 17,000 or something. And I got it down as quick as I could. And when I got extra money in, I just stuck it in there. I paid it down. I did not like having that HELOC hanging over me. Okay, but that was just me. I've always been anti-debt. And now, how much debt do I have? Over $1 million. I forget the exact number. Is it 1.3 million? No, 1.1 million maybe, roughly. And it's going to go up here. Once my house that I just closed on last week, the work started in there. So once I refinance that into a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, the mortgage will be higher than what it is now. And then the house, I just closed on a house yesterday also. So congratulations, Mazske. I got to tell Mr. Michael Zuber about that. But anyway, I closed on a house yesterday, and that one needs to be rehabbed also. And that one I pay cash with. I'll talk more about it maybe tomorrow. I'm doing the Burr strategy. I'll explain that to you tomorrow too. And I'm going to do a cashback refinance. And I'll explain more about that tomorrow too. So anyway, we're at 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I got to make sure my house is ready for guests to be coming in. So I'll try to get this uploaded real quick. All right, y'all take care. Stay safe. Love life. And I'll talk to you later. Mazske signing out.